Alexander the Great, the conqueror who dreamed like a philosopher. He was only 20 when he became king. By 30, he ruled the largest empire the world had ever seen. But behind the warrior's helmet was the mind of a philosopher, shaped by none other than Aristotle. This is not just the story of a conqueror. This is the legend of Alexander the Great. Chapter 1. Born in 356 BCE in Pella, the capital of Macedonia, Alexander was destined for greatness. His father, King Philip II, was a fierce warrior. His mother, Olympias, told him he descended from gods. But it wasn't swords that shaped him first, it was books. At just 13, he was tutored by Aristotle, who taught him philosophy, science, and ethics. Alexander didn't just learn how to rule a kingdom. He learned how to question the universe. Overlay quote, "I am indebted to my father for living, but to my teacher for living well." Alexander. Chapter 2. Rise of a King. 20. Tragedy struck. His father was assassinated. The young prince became king overnight. While most doubted him, Alexander silenced them the only way he knew how. Through action, he crushed rebellions across Greece and declared himself ready to fulfill his father's dream, to invade Persia. Chapter 3. Into the heart of Persia. Alexander's first major battle was at the river Granicus. Outnumbered, but fearless, he charged into battle and won. At Issus, he faced King Darius III of Persia. The world held its breath, and Alexander broke the might of Persia with brilliant tactics and relentless courage. Then came Gaugamela, his masterpiece. Though outnumbered 5-1, Alexander crushed Darius's army and marched into Babylon, the jewel of the Persian Empire. Chapter 4. The Dream of Unity. But Alexander didn't just want to conquer. He wanted to unite East and West. He married a Persian woman, wore Eastern clothes, and welcomed people from all cultures into his court. To his Greek generals, this was madness. To Alexander, it was vision. He dreamed of a world where cultures mixed, where there were no Greeks or Persians, only humans. Chapter 5. The March to the Edge of the World. Alexander marched on, into India. At the Battle of the Hydaspes, he faced King Porus, who brought elephants to the battlefield. But Alexander, once again, emerged victorious. But now, his men were exhausted. They had followed him for 10 years across deserts, mountains, and jungles. They wanted to go home. Reluctantly, Alexander turned back. Chapter 6. The Fall of a Giant. In 323 BCE, in the city of Babylon, the unstoppable force fell, suddenly and mysteriously. Fever, poison, or exhaustion, no one knows for sure. Alexander died at just 32 years old. When asked who should inherit his empire, he replied, "To the strongest." Chapter 7. Legacy of a Legend. His empire didn't last, but his impact did. Cities named after him still stand. Cultures he connected still share traditions. Even centuries later, generals, poets, and philosophers would speak of him with awe. He wasn't just a king. He was a bridge between worlds, a warrior who carried the sword of Aristotle's wisdom. What makes a person truly great? Is it the lands they conquer, or the ideas they carry? Alexander lived fast, fought hard, and dreamed big. He showed us that the mind of a philosopher can live even in the heart of a warrior. In the end, he didn't just conquer nations, he conquered time. And today, we still speak his name, Alexander the Great. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Next time, we'll explore another legend from history who shaped the world with their mind, not just their might.